Let me mute this. I don't need a previously. My hair's a little damp. Just got out the shower. Alrighty. Let's go over last episode and just cover that real quickly. Hello. Will we stay? Should I stay or should I go? Fuck! Rhaenyra the Triumphant. I didn't say the episode name last week, so my apology. I totally forgot. But I think it was like Queen's Landing. Let's go ahead and look at those notes though, so we can remember what happened last episode. It's so fucking hot. This is why the summer is not my favorite season. Like, I just don't get it. I really don't. If you're not in like school still, then like, what really is the rave about summer? It's too hot. So last episode, obviously, Rhaenyra is now on the throne, which is exciting. If only the episode, if only the season could end here, the show could end here. If only that is what was going on. I'm out of breath. I feel like Janine.
Why are you breathing so hard?
Yeah, I guess I was saying like the first episode felt like the finale, but no, it kind of like last episode did, and then like the one before that was like the penultimate, but I'm not gonna get into that anymore. Everyone gets the point. It was really nice to see. It was really nice to see Otto bite it. It really was. Yeah, I really liked last episode. Okay, I guess things I wrote afterwards. I wrote, where will Rhaena go? How will Rhaenyra react towards Alicent knowing Aegon is missing? I also wrote, I guess Alicent and Rhaenyra couldn't keep either of their promises fully, but Otto had to die. Like, that's what I'm most excited about, is like just the immediate aftermath of all of this. Like, Rhaenyra and Alicent are gonna have a scene together, I imagine, and I just need to see it. I really do. It's just gonna be so much pain. So much pain between those two. Yeah, pretty much just saying more of the same here. The look between Alicent and Rhaenyra at the end is supercharged with unlimited amount of emotions. There's just so much ruin in that room between the two. And then I wrote favorite scene was the entire ending. Otto's beheading, his blood on Rhaenyra's shoes, like that shot with like the reflection of his blood as she's walking up. Rhaenyra walking to the throne, the look of grief between her and Alicent. Daemon laughing at finding Otto. Loved that. Loved that. He might have been MVP for me last episode, which is rare for me to say, because usually I'm like pissed off with him, but he was so good last episode. Oh, I quoted Helena when she said after he claimed Vhagar, he forgot what fear was, but he remembers now. Talking about Aemon, I really liked that quote. And I also wrote like just how I'm excited to see more of Daeron and Gwen, or just like any of the Hightowers. I want more of them. But besides that, I really don't want to keep this long. I'm ready to watch the episode. The first episode is fully edited and the thumbnail's done. I just haven't posted it yet, but you know, I'm behind, but I'm getting there. I'll stay behind, but work in progress. Yeah, let's just start. I'm so excited. Man, oh man. Oh, look, I wanted more of you. Perfect. And he has a dragon, too. Oh, we skipped ahead. Okay. I gotta figure out what Daeron's dragon is.
Glad news, Lord Ormond.
Just want to come and, like, put this in between, like, before starting the episode, and I am wearing the same shirt. I love this shirt. I don't know what I was on, and I say this in the future episode, I don't know what I was thinking about, because it says Daemon right there says that, he says Lord Ormond, so obviously it's not Daeron, plus like age-wise it wouldn't make sense. I'm blaming it on sleep deprivation as I do everything, because I don't know, like I'm just like rewatching this, I was like, yeah, I'll clear the air when I'm editing it, but I'm rewatching it now and I'm just like, wow, that was like beyond fucking stupid. And the thing is, I didn't even think that he was, Ormond was Daeron at the beginning. So I don't know how I came to that conclusion like later on. It makes no sense. Like, I think before I thought it was like Alicent's brother, which is not the case, but it at least makes a lot more sense than being her son. Cause like, fuck, he might even be older than her. I don't fucking know. Listen, we don't all get it right, and some of us are like unbelievably stupid sometimes, okay? It just happens. I don't have an excuse or like a reasoning as to why I thought that was, yeah. I don't fucking know. My bad.
So on the road, rumors swarm like flies.
Rumors swarm like flies.
Only bend the knee and swear your allegiance.
Would you like to be Lord of Old Town, Ulf?
Good one, Daeron.
I, Ormond
God,
Hightower,
Caraxes is so cool.
promise to be faithful to Rhaenyra Targaryen, the Queen.
Ah!
I almost forgot.
Damon.
You would take him hostage?
Wait, is he not Daeron?
As long as you behave yourself.
Oh, that's Daeron! Oh. I thought this dude was Daeron. I thought he was cool. I guess it wouldn't have made sense.
Be brave, young prince.
I mean, if what they say about you is true, then you seem cool enough. This intro is a celebration for Otto Hightower and his dead body. I'm so glad he's dead. I can't. I'm so glad he's fucking dead, bro. Oh, I ended up watching The Haunting of Hill House again because I hate myself apparently. Written for television by Sarah Hess, directed by Claire Kilner. I think they directed the first episode. I need to start writing that, like who directs each episode.
At any rate, we must begin.
Dude, this really feels like the beginning of the end.
Daeron Targaryen, Your Grace.
I feel so stupid. I really thought Lord Ormond was
I'm your
Daeron.
half-sister. What do you know of their movements? Oh, as you wish. He's younger than I imagined.
He's a lot younger than I
claimant
imagined.
to the throne.
I thought he was like the oldest for some reason. I'm so stupid. That wouldn't have made sense though, because then he would have been heir. Anyways.
And I fancy I can sniff a lot.
No one asked you.
It is the duty of my mistress of whisperers to advise me.
After the gullet, we must presume Sir Tyland dead.
If he did, it would have been Lord Jasper.
Fuck him. Oh yeah, I meant to say that too. That, like, I loved last episode. That scene I really could have done without. It just didn't add anything.
While your people still suffer might set a bitter taste in their mouths.
It is not mere vanity. It is a matter of legitimacy.
If we could find some trade.
It will take time for the roots to be re-established.
No, it's really good to have Massaria here. You need someone who knows the people.
There is none yet to control the world.
Oh my god. Oh my lord.
Where is my gold?
Oh hey.
Your gold?
And the Queen knew nothing of it.
They hated me from the start.
I said they kicked her out of the small council.
My mere presence. My own father kept that plot from me.
Is that so?
I would
Yes.
refer you to the man himself, but you slew him without ceremony.
Did it make you feel better?
Oh.
If you require me to foresee every duplicitous scheme devised by Larry Strong, I confess I cannot help but fall short.
Where is Vhagar? Who writes sheets?
I do not know. Is Aemon not flown away, as I promised?
I'm so glad they
To
haven't
the
seen.
dance of the parapet. I have done all I could.
She's been working.
You killed my father.
Fuck Otto. I'm sorry. Listen, the only emotions I have towards Otto dying is because of Alicent. Otherwise,
So my position is such that I must hope for the capture and death of my son.
yeah, I mean,
I can only imagine.
I should gambit, Your Grace.
And let Joffrey be brought back from the Vale.
you want him back so soon? Oh. Jace's actor was like, can I still stick around for this season?
A blessing in the name of the seven who are one.
Fuck the seven. I still haven't forgotten about
swift attendance
the
here.
sparrow.
Coronation, but I still wish at least to be anointed.
That it cannot be done.
Why is that?
For what reason?
Before gods and men.
Yes, Aegon is dead, and I now sit the throne.
We have not seen his remains,
He was burned.
nor have the Silent Sisters been summoned to tend to them. That
The music is so effective.
My gods do not deal in dragons.
Dude, she's gonna kill you. Oh my god.
You have made your position exceedingly clear.
With respect, I advise you, do not make an enemy of the faith. It exalts and comforts and binds together your people.
That's a good point.
I must confess to
Yeah,
you now,
we saw that
you
with.
may have guessed before.
We saw that in season 5 of Game of Thrones.
Alan and Hull.
Me editing again. I knew I wanted to do like a little section here to talk about this scene because I'm rewatching it right here as well. Just because like it irks me so bad, and this is just with like religious stuff in general. You know, not to get too deep into things, but like religious trauma growing up in the South. That's all I'll say. Plus like the remembering season 5 of Game of Thrones. I know that like I say that in this episode already, but it's just like all of that stuff. Watching on rewatches, I love season 5. The first time I watched it, I didn't love it because of like multiple reasons, but I found like one piece of it was because of the sparrow and everything. Him and his goons, just like all of those religious zealots, just like triggered me so bad. Like on a personal level, it triggered me. Obviously I don't have footage for that because I didn't record any of Game of Thrones. That watching season 5 was so hard, and that was like one of the main reasons why. It just felt like all of my favorite characters were losing in that season, especially with like the finale episode. But anyways, that's not what this is about. This scene bothers me, not from like a writing standpoint, but just like the character of this man, because like it's just everything that comes out of these people's mouths is just either fake or hypocritical. I just hate it so much because it's so familiar to me in real life. But he says that he won't anoint her because he already anointed Aegon, or like put Aegon on the throne. It just pisses me off because that, like, you could say that in itself was treason, that you put Aegon on the throne. He's like, I can't put you there because Aegon's the rightful king. You helped make him the rightful king. He wasn't the rightful king, and then you made him the rightful king. Like, if you actually respected Viserys and his wishes, wouldn't that have been, like, I would have just considered that treasonous. I think that's hypocritical. He's like, I can't do that. You went out of your way to do it for Aegon. But then he goes on and talks about, like, the dragons. He's like, I don't trust the dragons, and they're not part of my faith and whatnot. I understand that. I totally understand that, because I also don't trust the dragons, and no one should be, it should not be a part of anyone's lives, that kind of power. But, like, it's just more of the same to, you know, put Aegon on the throne and then reject Rhaenyra's claim. Like, they're both dragon riders, and guess who has shown more restraint? Rhaenyra. And then the last thing, which this reminded me of the High Sparrow in Game of Thrones, he says something similar here, where he's like, do not make a villain of the faith and its people, you will regret it. And it's just like, on paper you could be like, yeah, sure, of course, but that it's also a threat. These people just claim power in a different way than the Targaryens, so I can't stand these religious zealots. I hate them. Anyways, that's it.
I would name Alan my heir.
I ask that you,
Will that affect, like,
Lords of the Realm,
her son's claim
for
to...
without them, my line is ended, and my name erased.
Well, I assume it ends, unfortunately. That does not look appetizing.
A word from the throne. It is simple enough.
Oh my god. I have nothing to say because I'm just overwhelmed with, like, everything going through Rhaenyra's head. Remember when they were girls in season 1? Was this your old room? I can't remember.
And our resources are few. I do not know what satisfaction I can give.
Fucking the word satisfaction.
One queen.
Ooh. Hold on.
I will wear no needless sword perhaps?
Might that not?
Still.
A chain, I think. One of these.
Expenditure from the crown.
Might we consider the Kingswood?
That would be a bold gesture, Your Grace. One that would have offended your royal forebears.
The noble lords. They bought up everything they could for their storehouses and left the poorer folk with nothing.
Is this true?
I am
Of course it is.
innocent. But when the highborn take even what little remains and put it aside, while the lowborn starve,
This hits
then
too
that
close
is a
to
matter
home.
I would put before my queen.
Yeah, you really do have to put them first here.
I have earned my seat at this table, though I was not born to it.
You will have justice.
I will never have justice. But what crumbs of it may be snatched, I will devour.
That can't be your forefront,
In the
though.
meantime, Your Grace, I...
Targaryen, Your Grace.
Oh, absolutely not.
It's like,
Then I
fuck
have
me.
most-
Daemon hates it.
And Adam of Hull.
Neil.
Well, if he's a blacksmith, then like, I don't know, I would let these, maybe not Ulf, but I would let them have a little authority over like helping the people a little bit. This does not hit like it does Brienne. Or, what's his name? Raymond. I miss the cast of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. They're just so pure.
Is that it?
Sir, I have no small council at present, nor a Queen's Guard to serve me. I am awash.
We're building up. It's our first day.
The Queen Dowager. Your Grace.
Very well.
Very well. Come in, girl. Ugh, love of my life.
Only that my father's remains be sent to Old Town.
Sure. It's a body. Or did they burn him already?
As you say.
Okay.
Thank you.
Been awkward if they would have already put him into ashes. What else do you want to say, girl?
It is odd to be here with you.
Alicent.
Maybe you should put her on the small council. Just like, no, they would hate that. But like, she would have good intel, and she's been on the small council before.
You ruled this realm in
Exactly.
Albert name while my father lay ill.
Yes, exactly. And
I did.
after. What's your advice?
There are many of them. Heavy weight.
Heavy lies the crown.
How did you bear it?
I disassociated.
You may not rule. You will do things that your heart would have recoiled from. Time will tell.
Her eyes are so pretty.
My father remained himself.
Your father lived in a world of his own construction. You and I have never set foot there.
True. Yeah, it's different for y'all.
Be welcome.
And they'll view you differently too. God, I love Alicent.
I'm sure.
It's not poison, is it? This isn't like President Snow shit, is it? Are these the rats or something? Like, it is, isn't it?
What is this? This is what the common folk of my city ate. This and worse, while you and those like you hid provisions away in your storehouses.
They thieve and fight for every crop.
And I
And would
wonder
you not
why.
do the same if your children were hungry?
Yeah, if someone stole your money.
They will bring what they find back to me for distribution to those in my city who need it.
This is unconscionable.
We're being robbed!
Fuck off.
Crowned now and henceforth. Good evening.
I wish that could be done in real life.
And they even make them forget that it was your blockade that made bread scarce in the first place.
That is a
Well, rest assured, Sir Torrent,
torrent.
my memory is long. Go to the Vale. Lady Jane never sent the sword she promised.
Will he find
In the
Rhaena?
meantime, return with gold. Or pledges
Oh
of
my
gold
God,
to
I
a
keep-
hobble before we begin.
If he finds Rhaena, that's his daughter. I keep forgetting, like, what happens there.
Dawn could be ours.
We don't need
And then Essos and the free cities.
You want all of
Haiti
that?
and its riches.
I mean,
We'll have an empire.
even if that's what you want to do, don't you have to like start small,
You start as
like
queen,
Daenerys did?
I start as gods, Rhaenyra.
You know, it just all of this shit always just makes me respect Daenerys more and more because she did all of this shit by herself. I'm not saying everything.
Kivio ilostawo. Wepo Valerio Edruris.
You might be misconstruing.
Darro valo bevilselo ondoris.
Tongue roll.
Hai toluro ondoro kuvos ilsar. Dimitas.
Yeah, like you want to rule the entire world? Fuck no.
Vivinion ilos darligon. Ilvis laihu rendorlio tranovo.
Exactly. Though I think the power we have now is already too much. But God forbid we talk about democracy. We can't kill Daeron. He didn't do anything wrong. Is this him? No, that's Daemon. No, that's Daeron. No, I can't fucking tell. You need Alicent's advice, and you need her on your good side, I think. You already killed her father. There's no reason to kill this boy.
You are tired today?
Every day.
Cannot sleep in that bed.
She's like, you can come sleep with me if you want to.
You have buried your...
There is rage.
Rhaenyra, I'm so worried about you.
Let's just sit and deny it. This will be alright.
Yeah. Yeah, will your religion really be mad about feeding the poor? The lady going,
I bring you gifts. I'm sorry, Corliss, but in this moment I cannot do as you ask.
why?
I have given all I had.
He's given everything.
In service to you.
He has given everything.
My castle lies in ashes, and
His
I
wife
have
is
asked no
dead.
favor in return but this.
You know very well the rumors that have dogged my sons from the first.
And so you will insult
That's
my
hypocrisy.
Your son Joffrey
is a bastard.
And he stuck with you through that shit too.
Whom I accepted as my heir.
He did.
Say aloud to me the reason your children deserve what mine are denied.
Fuck, man. I can't,
Elena's
like,
gone to the Godswood with thanks.
I have your son, Daeron, here, within these walls.
fuck. This music, the entire episode, has been, like, so unnerving. Like, my anxiety. Like, great job.
What do you... He had no part in his brother's treachery.
Exactly.
I will send him north, to the wall.
To the wall? That's... no.
And serve out your days there.
What happened?
It's a hard road, but there is honor.
What if they fucking try to murder him?
He is not Daeron.
What?
Who are you then? He compelled me. I begged him. Who compelled you?
What?
Ormond Hightower.
That's why he's been so silent.
She bound me with dragons.
What?
I must stay silent, or he would have my mother hanged. Did he think I would not discover it?
The music! I can't. Wow, that shocked me. Oh my god. Where's Tumbleton? I don't know where that is. So is that in King's Landing? That's why they did it. That's why they did it. He said try. Dude, Ormond just has, like, for the little we've seen of him, he has so much aura, I'm just interested. I thought he was Daeron. This shit crazy, man. The episode isn't over, is it? I feel like I barely said anything. Wow, it's over. Wow, it's over already. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god.
Rhaenyra is kind of seeking the approval of her prisoner. You may not rule. As though you've looked up your conscience in the castle, and you come in periodically to sort of check in and see how they think you're doing.
I love Emma Darcy.
When there is not so much scrutiny.
You are ashamed. I think what's wonderful is seeing in Emma's eyes that Rhaenyra agreed with him. Say aloud to me the reason your children deserve what mine are denied.
Damn. God. this episode was just nothing but anxiety, I feel. And I think it wasn't the parts that portrayed that the best for me was the music throughout the entire episode. It felt much different than previous episodes. Just the way that the orchestra performed, it just, like, the staccato of stuff really creates this worry in your chest, and I really, really felt that. As well as Emma Darcy, their performance throughout this whole episode. And like Emma said, like in the behind the scenes stuff, just the paranoia starting to take root and really just sitting there, starting to grip at the roots, right? Like, I thought I muted it, that's annoying. Because not only is, you know, we left off with the last episode with her going through so much grief that she's still very much, like, freshly off of, but now it's also off of the end of this episode, again, like Emma said, the paranoia that's starting to really take place. Oh my god. And then also, it's really just a pyramid of terror, because you have those aspects, and then you have your hand. I just wrote, will Corlys remain Han, or will he abandon ship, for whatever way that looks, because she didn't go through with her promise. And I hate that, you know, he was making it, you know, kind of just in a public place, being like, oh, well, your kids were bastards, so why is it okay for you but not for me? And kind of the entitlement that comes with that. You know, I'm feeling very nervous that he's saying that in, like, a public space, but at the same time, I guess that's kind of the whole point as to why he did that, being like, you don't get just to do whatever the fuck you want. And her just saying, like, I'm thinking of Joffrey, and at the end of the day, like, the Targaryen lineage is still going to continue. And I know this is me just knowing what will be the future, and knowing that there are still Targaryens where the Velaryons there isn't any, but me just so desperately being like, just let them be the heirs. Let his two sons be the heirs, because who gives a fuck if they're bastards? Obviously that wasn't a problem for you. And then when it comes to Joffrey, it was, I guess, like, he was an heir to, what do they call it? It wasn't the Iron Throne, obviously. It was the Saltwood Throne or something, which is, for what I know, burnt now. I mean, now that would be just your heir to the throne, no? Like, Joffrey would just be the heir to the Iron Throne, so you could just do a thing where Joffrey's the heir to the Iron Throne, so let Adam and Alan be the heirs to the Saltwood Throne. I don't know what you do with Baela and Rhaena. And again, I keep forgetting that those are Daemon's kids, because literally he just pretends like they don't exist. If Daemon does go to the Vale and Rhaena is there, what the fuck do you do then? If Rhaenyra is just going through this immense grief and rage simultaneously, and she's like, I need Sheep Stealer's rider dead, as well as the dragon. And then Daemon's like, oh, absolutely. And then he finds out it's Rhaena. Then that creates strife between everybody. And also, I did rewatch, because I was like, I still stand by the statement that, like, at the end of the day, I think Jace was gonna die regardless. But I did go back and rewatch through my editing what led to him getting, you know, caught again, and it was Rhaena. So I don't know, take that as you will, I guess. It's just so much. And then the whole common folk thing, I'm just very passionate about. I feel like I'm right there with Massaria, because I'm not a part of any royal family by any fucking means. I don't have money. I don't have nepotism in my blood. Like, I don't know what that's like. And I know what it's like to be on the other side of it, and I know it fucking sucks. I know Rhaenyra has 1,000,001 things to, like, go over, and you can see just how overbearing that is, and they show that pretty well through the episode of being like, Queen, I need you for this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and even I was getting overwhelmed, and I'm not even a part of that situation. But as someone who relates to Massaria, and I'm so glad she's getting more screen time too. I just think she's such an important character up to this point. I think they've built her up pretty well through the last, like, I guess the whole show, but especially the last like 2 seasons. I'm just with her on like where my prominent issues lie. You do both from like an image standpoint, but as well as like a moral one. You want to be with the people. I'm sure that dinner scene with like, you know, stealing their money back and everything, you know, of course I'm on Rhaenyra's side in doing that. I'm sure it will have consequences and it'll backfire in some way. And everyone will look and be like, Rhaenyra, you shouldn't have done that. But I mean, like, they did steal. That's what rich people do. They steal poor people's money and then blame them for being poor. That's what. Oh, I don't even want to go deep into it. It's so infuriating. Yeah, I'm very curious where that's gonna go. I don't know, man. This episode left me feeling queasy. Where the last one where we ended off, I just felt like celebrating. I really, I guess to repeat, I really liked Ormond. Obviously, the Daeron thing shocked the hell out of me for 2 reasons. One of them shouldn't have happened. I thought he was Daeron. I don't know where I got that idea. I don't know why I thought that was Daeron, but I just thought he was Daeron. So I was shocked to find out he wasn't. And then I was shocked later on to find out the kid they brought along was also not Daeron. I have a feeling that kid's gonna die, unfortunately, even though he doesn't deserve it. And where the real Daeron is, I guess he's gonna be with Ormond, obviously, and they're probably gonna meet up with Cole and Gwaine and Aemon, I would imagine. And probably also Aegon, because I think he was also trying to seek out Cole, which is gonna be very interesting if Aemon and Aegon are meeting up, because they're going to hate each other. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I was kind of looking forward to Aegon this episode, but we didn't get any of him. We didn't get any Aemon either. Oh my god, we only have so many episodes, and I know Aemon isn't dead. I know he's not. They mentioned Alice for like a split second. I don't know, man. I still feel in my guts that like Alice is playing Aemon in whatever way benefits her, and maybe benefiting him will benefit her. So more chaos to ensue, I guess. I loved Alicent this episode. I always love her. I love that we left her alone for the most part. I also really liked that Helena kind of gave it to Rhaenyra a little bit. I've always wanted them to have like a scene together. And of course, like in a better world it would be more cutesy. Yeah, I've always wanted them to have a scene together, and I like that she kind of defends both herself and her mom a little bit. I'm just very protective over those 2 characters, so I'm glad that Alicent and Rhaenyra had some scenes, of course. I love when they have scenes together. They always are just, those actors, actresses are always just on. They're always on when they're in a room together. So I was really excited for that. There were so many rats in this episode. No thank you. Yeah, I don't know, just going back to Corlys, I don't know what he's gonna do. He has given up everything for Rhaenyra's cause. And he even, I remember him defending those boys. I remember him defending Rhaenyra's boys in private when he didn't have to. Because he says, like, history doesn't remember blood, it remembers names. I feel so bad for him. And his sons. I don't know where they go from here, and like I guess now Adam is kind of just locked in when he doesn't want to be, because his reaction in that, I was like, uh-oh, I don't know. But it is just such hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy to the highest level. I'm trying to figure out if I have a favorite scene yet, but I don't think I do. I'll have to think about it. I just need to calm down. I'm chill, but I need to see what everyone's going to be talking about, and I just need to know things. I need to see other people have the same emotions that I do, so I feel a little more validated. Because this was a difficult episode both to watch and to feel Rhaenyra go through. Alright. Back to editing I go. See ya.